What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video, and I got a good one today. We're going to show you how to make coins on the most feared promo. I've gotten a lot of questions about this, so I want to go through some filters and just some pretty, I will say basic advice, but I think it can be very profitable. Just kind of going through it real quickly before doing this video. There seems like there's a lot of coins to be had, so I want to go ahead and discuss that and how you know what to sell these cards for and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So first thing first, you always got to know your prices before you even, you got to know what you're going to be able to sell these cards for. So let's just start with the cheaper ones, the 81s, I think most feared. So if we go to 81, this one, you will see the first most feared player going for 9,300 coins. That's the first one I see. So if you want to snipe the 81 most feared cards, it looks to be about 9,300 you can sell these for. That seems about right. Maybe, if you want to just be safe, you could say 9,000. So when you're sniping these, you're going to get 8,100 back. So if I was going to snipe some Dante Fowler Juniors or any of these, I'm probably going to want to get them less than 8,000, right? You want to make sure you're making profit. Now, that's not much profit, so of course, then you have to decide how much profit you want to have. But let's just go ahead and see. There's quite a lot here, so let's just do, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's just go ahead and do Cardinals. We'll do that, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and just do Cardinals, and this is, you're only going to see, because there's only the Sweezies here. So we go ahead and see, again, I told you that we can sell these, for 9,000 minimum? So like, we can go ahead and buy this. I probably won't get it because I'm talking about it. But we could go ahead and buy that. That's 1,400 coins. So if you're lower in coin stack, that's pretty easy. And I know you're like 1,400, that's nothing. But especially when you have less coins, like this, this kind of stuff adds up. So we go ahead, that's 2,100 coins. If I sell it for 9, and I can sell it for more. I can probably sell it for 93, maybe 94. I'll just put it up for 92.50 because I know that will sell. But that's like minimum, and it's very safe. If you use those strategies, it's really easy to know if that's a good deal or not. Just looking at the prices before you even dive into it, just by doing 881 and just looking for the cheapest one. Now, there's something important to say here is, I say this in every sniping video, that you need to give it the full hour to let it sell. A lot of these cards will sell in the last, the last 10 minutes probably. So it's important to just let it go. All these cards are going to sell. All these. Like, you see, they still have 29 minutes left. Like, don't be taking it off the auction house and be like, oh no, it's not going to sell. These are all going to sell. The 9,000's all going to sell. 9,050, probably, I think all these will sell. I think up until probably 9,400 probably will pretty much all sell. So don't be taking them off the auction house. Let them go, and then you will see that they will sell. And again, it's not a ton of profit, but if you get 2,000, you do 20 of them. That's 40,000 coins. Let's just go there. And then you go in to play head-to-head, or you do something else, or some people don't even like to play head-to-head. Maybe you just want to build your team up so you can feel better about going into head-to-head because you have a better team and you don't want to lose. So you can build those coins. Whatever the reason may be, you got to start somewhere. If you have less coins, it's a really good spot to start. Or if you just want, I'll say, less competition, 8,700. You see that one come off the board. Look, all these are cheaper, but somebody paid 8,700. Like, you're like, why would they do that? Because people don't know how the auction house works. They don't realize that there's cheaper ones up. So just keep that in mind. They think the 9,500 did sell. 96 sold. Okay, so see, I undercut it. See, I'm undercutting it. Looks like 96 is probably the sweet spot. So it will take like, 55 minutes to sell, maybe more, but it looks like 96 is a sweet spot. Okay, I spent way too much time on that. Let's go ahead and move on. But you get the point. There's a lot of profit to be had, and you don't have to do those. You can do Dante Fowler Juniors. You can do other cards as well. Is there any Tremaine Edmonds, whatever? But you get the point. Now let's go ahead and move on to. I want to take this off. We're going to use that, but I want to, because this is really important to be able to tell your prices. So let's just do 84 to 85. So most feared players are 77s. They're 81s, 85s, and then I think whatever the 92, 93s. Is there an 88? Oh yeah, 88s as well. So you can snipe any of those overalls with most feared, but let's talk about 85s. We're gonna go up until the highest ones. But 85s, you can see that they sell for about 31,000. So that gives you a good ballpark. After tax, that's about 28, right? 27,900. So that's pretty good, right? That's good to know. That's good to know before you start sniping. How much am I gonna get back before or after tax? I'm gonna get close to 28,000. So you better be paying less than 28 or you're losing. Make sure to take into account 10% tax. So knowing that, let's go ahead and see if we can find some good deals. So there's a couple things I would recommend, since there's so many most feared cards, is just there's only 3 guys: Nickel Roby-Coleman, Marcus Cannon, and Tevin Coleman. Those are the only 3. Those are it. So I would recommend just going with one. You could either do it by team or position, however you want to do it. But let's just do Patriots. Let's just do Cannon. So knowing this, we could go ahead and pull the trigger on this. We'll see if we even get it. We know we're selling it for 31. And if you want to be safe, you could say 30. What? We just made 2,700 coins or something like that? If we sell for 31, like, that's pretty quick. Not much thought to it behind it. Pretty straightforward. You go ahead and bank it, and you just keep rinsing and repeating. And you can keep doing this. So I could pay this 26, and it's not much. You know, it's 2,000 coins. But you can get that at any time of the, you can get it at any time. You can make 2,000 coins like that and just keep doing it. That's 40,000 coins if you fill your auctions in what? You can probably do it in what, 15 minutes or something? Not gonna take too long. Way more coins than, maybe more than 50, maybe 20, 25. But you can fill your auctions pretty quick and then go play a game while they're selling. Remember, make sure to give it the full hour. That's important. That's the one thing. You could, and some people will, having only 20 auctions is a restriction, but that's when farm accounts can come into play, or just play the game. Like, do your solos or do something else while they're selling. And then you come back, and then they're sold, and then you rinse and repeat, and it's pretty straightforward. So, like, definitely you could buy that if you wanted to. It depends on how much time you want to spend on the auction house. Some people actually like playing on the auction house more than they do playing the game. Like, this is enjoyable, finding good deals. And I know back a few years ago, I used to just snipe. I had like a crazy good team, and I really didn't play online at all. Just because I enjoyed building a team, and it was just fun. I don't know why I felt fun, because now I feel like I have to play people if I want to use the players, but I used to enjoy that. So I'm sure. Okay, let's see if we can get this one. We did not. Oh, that would have been a good one. But there will be some of them that will pop up sometimes for 15,000, 10,000, 5,000. That will happen as well. So if you can snag those, that's going to dip into your profits quite a lot. That's going to be, or not dip into your profits, that's going to up those profits quite substantially. So you see these you haven't even sold yet. You could have pulled the trigger on those, and that's 2,000 coins. It's something if you wanted to. But I don't want to spend again too much time on this. I feel like I'm spending way more time than I need to talking about the same thing. But like, if I wanted to, I could pull the trigger on this. I guess I will. 2,800 coins if I sell it for? It's not much, but still, like, I think still noticeable. Again, if you do it 20 times, making 2,500 coins. 50,000 coins, it's definitely noticeable. So I don't know, something to think about if you're doing it. Now let's go ahead and move on to the higher ones, the higher profits, but more, I don't even know when you say more risk because they sell so much. But 88 to 89. So 88 selling for what, about so this one at 67, then there's a jump to 73. Do you see how that came off the board? But guess what? That's not the cheapest Jonathan Allen. People are silly, they overpay. You can probably sell these pretty much all. Just again, use this 88, 89. Okay, we'll just say it sells for 74. That prepper just came off the board, 74. After tax, take 7 off, that's 67,000, then the 400. So it's what, 66,600. We'll just call it 66.5. So we get 66.5 after tax if we sell them for 74. So that's pretty good to know, right? We need to know that. So let's go ahead and see if we can snipe some stuff. So we'll just go ahead and do some most feared, and again, we're looking at we're gonna get 66,500-ish if we sell them for 74. So you don't see anything maybe here that really says, oh, that's a good deal, but it says 2 hours, so we can just keep refreshing. I don't know why I did this by newest. Let's just do by buy now. So like this Jabril Peppers here, pull the trigger on this one. I probably should, honestly. We know we can sell them for 70, 73, 74, and you go ahead and make a really good profit there. I don't know what that was, 4,000 right there, 5,000, and you're gonna find a lot. Sometimes you'll get some of these for like 50,000, 40,000, something. So you're gonna see some of those if you do it consistently. So, ooh, crap, I'm not gonna get that. I was not paying attention. I also got a terrible refresh, but I mean, that right there was a 10,000 coin snipe. Like, there's a lot of coins to be made that I mean, you're kind of like hurting yourself if you're not doing it, I sometimes get bored with it. I even don't snipe that much, but there is a lot of coins to be made, so it's pretty straightforward if for whatever reason, there's just way too many cards being posted. That does happen. You just have to get a better filter. Just do by giants and only look at Jabril Peppers. You could do something like that. I'm like, I'll only look at Jabril Peppers, so do this. And I got him, 61, whatever it was. And I'm going to sell him for 74. So thank you for, what, 6,000 coins, 5,000 coins, whatever it is. Thank you very much for that. I'll do 74 exactly. But yeah, thank you very much for a nice little profit there. You could do something like that as well. Do it by team. Again, I can pull the trigger on this. I'm seeing the ones for 8 hours. What, 4,000 coins? It's just sitting there, just asking to be had. It's pretty straightforward. And just to confirm again, because I think this is the part where people start getting suspicious, like, those cards won't sell for that. Look at this, 88.89. The cheapest one up is 74.250. So that means anything that's been posted for 74 and under, if it's an 88 or 89 that has, what, 25 minutes left or less, has sold. So if anybody has put it up for 73, 74 or less in the last, like 35 minutes ago or more, 35 to an hour, all of them have sold. So it's definitely going to sell. Every single one of them has sold. It's not like 50%, 75%. They've all sold. So that 74,000 is definitely going to sell. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, the market crashes and I'm afraid of that. Understandable. Be smart about it. Right now, I'm making this video at night. There's no content coming. So there's nothing that's going to crash the market. If there's about to be a huge drop in content, or maybe before EA starts streaming, they're about to announce some things, maybe you don't want to spend, maybe be a little more cautious, maybe give you a little more leeway, maybe put them up for 73,000 instead of 74, maybe go a little down, just to make sure. Sure, that's up to you. But right now, guarantee you, it will sell for 74 100% of the time. That's pretty much a guarantee. 73.5, fine, whatever. I want to say 74. It seems pretty much 100%. So there you go. Now, let's go ahead and move on. I don't think there's any 9091 most feared. You got the MUT Heroes, though. Something to think about for training. 91s are super cheap MUT Heroes because of the training that EA gave us for abilities and all that stuff that they messed up on. So now let's go ahead and talk about 9293s. Not much I want to spend on here, but I do want to just mention it since they are part of most feared. I don't really know what you want to do here besides just sit here and I mean, they're going to be posted quite a lot, so you definitely could snipe these. But if you're trying to snipe one of these top guys, it's just going to come down to who has a good refresh, who gets lucky, right? Like, you just got to get lucky. You got to hope that somebody puts a Cam Newton up for 100 coins or 250 coins. I've seen that. Somebody put that on Twitter. Like, you got to get lucky. And maybe that will happen. Maybe that will happen for you. But there's no get-rich-quick scheme or how to snipe the best players in the game. That doesn't exist. How to do it, you get a friend to tell you to post it, and so you can make a video of it. That would be how you do it. It's definitely scummy and something that doesn't really make sense to do, but if you wanted to, like, actually try to fake a grid snipe, that's how you would do it. You would tell a friend, but you better be quick on the sniping because somebody else is looking to snipe it as well. You got to be good. That would be so devastating if you had a friend do that, so you could, like, send a clip in, and then I'm sure people have tried it. Yeah, people are wild. But there's not much else to say. The only thing I would say is, I guess if you wanted to, you could do like all offense or all defense here. That way you can see the ones that are up for 8 hours and 24 hours as well. So in case somebody puts a Ray Lewis up for 250 coins but put it up for 24 hours, you wouldn't see it unless you had a filter like this, added the all defense part, all offense, So I guess you could try that if you like that better. I'm not really partial to one way or the other. Both I think can be fine because now you're completely taking away the offensive snipes as well. So it's up to you. But I think this was pretty good. I think this was good. I think sniping is really easy. If you do this right when the promo drops, the prices will plummet really fast. But if you're smart, you can actually get a lot of these cards that we were looking at. Say the 81s you can get for like 5,000 and sell them for like, you might have to undercut maybe 8,000 or 85. They will eventually bounce up, or you just hold on to them. But right when promos drop, cards will just be super cheap. So you could definitely take advantage of that. But it's really hard to price cards because it does fall really fast. It doesn't follow the pattern that we're showing right now, which is very clear at the end of the night what cards are selling for. So take that for what it is. Hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions about sniping, definitely leave that down below. Always trying to help you guys. There's plenty of sniping to be had by everyone out there. PlayStation, Xbox. This was on Xbox, obviously. But you can do it on either system. PC, probably a little bit more difficult. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are absolutely incredible. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma.